All together. Speaking Russian?
Yeah.
Говорит, что а что там кажется?
Great. Thank you.
משמר ארצנו וערי אלוהינו בגבול הלבנון מדבר מצרים הים הגדול הערבה ביבשה האוויר בים. ייתן אדוני את אויבינו הקמים עלינו ניגפים לפניהם. The frightening red alert sirens and the earth-shaking booms of the rockets exploding over our heads because of the anti-missile system, the Iron Dome, that is directed specifically against civilians, against men, women, and children. Everywhere we went in Israel, we saw great anxiety, depression, and fear.
We saw children who wake up several times at night, wetting their beds, who don't want to be left alone even to go to the washroom. We know that this has taken a great physical, financial, and psychological toll on the people of Israel, especially those closest to Gaza. We also visited the injured soldiers and civilians in the Barzilai hospital and paid a shiva call to the parents of a Chayal Bodeid, a foreign soldier, Sean Carmelli from Texas, who was killed defending the people of Israel. So we understand the human toll involved in this war. But we also saw the great optimism, the great resolve, and the great courage. Unanimously, we heard from all with whom we spoke, we need to finish this. We will not breathe. We will not be free of this aggression until once and for all, Hamas's terror infrastructure is completely dismantled and obliterated. And all I could think while witnessing this was, what a terrible waste. If only Hamas had taken all the money, all the concrete and resources that have been poured into Gaza and used it for building a healthy infrastructure for its citizens, instead of building terror tunnels to kill Jews, their lives would be so much better today. What a waste that Hamas's whole raison d'etre is to destroy Israel, instead of improving the lives of Palestinians and living side by side with a better quality of life. What an utter waste that Israel has so much to offer you by way of technology, of resources, of friendship. And instead of embracing the extended hand, your leaders wish instead to destroy it. What a waste. Also, everywhere we went, we heard of the great admiration and appreciation that Israelis have toward Canada and its fine leadership. We have heard about the horrible loss of life due to Israel's response to this act of aggression, and we are both mortified and deeply, deeply saddened. To quote former Prime Minister of Israel, Golda Meir, we can forgive the Arabs for killing our children. We cannot forgive them for forcing us to kill their children. We will only have peace with the Arabs when they love their children more than they hate us. We therefore say to you, people of Gaza, we do not hate you, nor do we seek your destruction. We, the people of Israel, merely want to live in peace side by side with you. If you are looking for someone to blame for your suffering and the tragedies that are happening all around you, look towards your leaders who are now hiding underground while they place you as their human shield and hold the entire population of Gaza as their hostages. People of Gaza, Hamas leader Khalid Mishal and his followers are quite open about wanting to increase the amount of Palestinian casualties in order to earn world sympathy. Do not blame Israel when rockets and bombs are stored in schools. Do not blame Israel when Hamas launches rockets from a hospital and mass terrorists walk among the patients. It is your leaders who are sowing your destruction, not Israel. The day Hamas lays down its weapons is the day Israel will stop needing to defend itself with its incursions. But make no mistake, Israel is not weak for loving peace and life. Israel is very strong in its resolve to preserve the life and welfare of all its people at any cost. Do not be swayed by the propaganda of your leaders who would have you believe that your culture of death trumps Israel's culture of life. Blaming Israel's quote-unquote disproportionate response. Realize that you are not helping the cause of the people in Gaza. You are instead enabling one more generation of hatred and blame that will only plunge the people of Gaza more deeply into their current morass. And Israel, which wants an end to this conflict as much as the people of Gaza. We wish only to live in peace, but we will not tolerate further aggression. In the past, we've been powerless and have been the victim. But now we have the ability to fight back against those same evil forces. Now we say, never again.